Welcome to Fictionland. Today's episode entails the connection and the chronological order of the Conjuring universe, meaning the connection between the Conjuring, the Annabelle, and the Nun. The Conjuring universe, like any other good franchise, is not chronologically made or ordered. The Conjuring universe follows the adventures of real-life paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. The prequel to all the movies should be The Nun, but we will not talk about The Nun till the last, cause if I do, it will get very confusing. So the prequel to all the movies is going to start with Annabelle Creation. This is the movie where we get to know how Annabelle got its evil origin. It all starts when a couple opened their home to a nun, not the evil one. She was Charlotte, and 6 young girls who were left stranded after the closing of an orphanage. It all starts when the husband makes a doll because he is a doll maker and he had made Annabelle for his daughter. But what the couples once considered a harmless doll becomes evil when the wife, Esther, reveals that after the death of their 7-year-old daughter, the couples continued to pray to any entity that would pay heed to them and save their daughter. Turns out that only thing that they got was an evil entity that latched itself onto the doll. Not wanting to do anything with it, they lock it in a closet with Bible verses plastered on the inside of it. Unknowingly, Janice, one of the orphan girls, opens the closet and unleashes the demon once again. Later, she gets possessed by the demon in Annabelle and goes on a murdering rampage just to be sealed in the closet like Annabelle. She then finds a way to another orphanage and gets adopted by the Higgins family. Here comes the Annabelle 2014. This movie explains how Annabelle made it into the hands of the Warren couple. It all starts when in California, John Form buys his expecting wife a rare vintage antique to add to the nursery. That night, a horrible murder happens close to them, where their neighbors, the Higgins couple, get murdered. Before the murderers get to them, it is found out that it was Annabelle Higgins, the human, and her boyfriend, the ones who did the deed, and we get to know that they are part of a cult and that they are very fanatical believers of the said cult. Before long, Mia finds out that the demon is after her very own soul. The possessed parish priest, Father Perez, offers the couple's baby to the demon as a bargaining chip. When everything wraps up, with Mia and baby surviving the traumatic events, the demon doll Annabelle disappears. She is later brought into the hands of the nursing students in the prelude to the Conjuring after one of their mothers buys the doll for them. The Conjuring. Here we learn about the paranormal investigating Warren couple. They are asked to solve a case by the parent family when the family encounters paranormal activity in their new Rhode Island home. It turns out that the home was cursed by a witch in 1863. The story of The Conjuring happens, and in the prologue of the story we find out how Annabelle is introduced in the movie. It shows that how the doll was with 2 nursing students before it ended up in the Warrens' artifact room of haunted objects. Then comes around a mid-crawl to The Conjuring. Annabelle comes home. Here we see that Annabelle has now started terrorizing the daughter of the Warren couple, Judy, and a babysitter. We see what kind of mischief Annabelle gets to when she is in the home of the Warren couple, as we see when she terrorizes Judy during the night. After this, we come around to The Conjuring 2, the second movie of the Warren couple, where we see the Warren couple visiting Hodgson family, who are being haunted by a poltergeist. The second oldest of the children, Janet, being haunted by the spirit of an elderly man. But then it's revealed that the elderly man is just being used as a pawn by the evil demon just to break Janet's will. This evil demon is none other than Valak, the evil nun from the depths of hell. Being the demon specialist that the Warren couple are, they manage to banish the nun back to hell. We see the nun once again in a scene that is made a year after the actual plot of the movie. Quite confusing, I know. We see Sister Charlotte looking at a nun in the mirror, but she has no recollection of ever that happening. Then we come around to the origin of all the mayhem in the Conjuring universe, The Nun. It tells the story of how Valak, the evil nun, came to be. This movie contains scenes that makes it the first story in the chronological order of the Conjuring universe. Valak came through a rift in the catacombs of a Romanian convent, summoned by a duke who owned the abbey in the Middle Ages. The duke was obsessed with the occult. Valak was sealed with an artifact smeared with Jesus' blood, but the bombing during World War II reopened the rift, allowing Valak to descend upon the earth once again. Ferenci, Father Bouquet and Sister Irene used the blood of Jesus to once again banish Valak and seal the rift. But we see during Conjuring 2, the Warren couple giving a seminar speech about exorcising a possessed man who was Ferenci himself, so the nun never left and just moved somewhere else. This rounds up the whole chronological order of the Conjuring universe. La Llorona I couldn't cover, and there are some upcoming movies like The Crooked Man or The Conjuring 3, but this rounds up the whole chronological order of the Conjuring universe. Please subscribe, like and share the video. See you next time on Fictionland.